Welcome back. It is 6:24. September is Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month, and here in the Valley, the Rosemary Flanagan Foundation ties teal ribbons all around trees, hoping to get the word out a little bit more. And joining us this morning to tell us more about this is Erin Lonsway. Erin, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, for years now, the foundation has been basically painting the town teal, so to speak. What is the purpose behind that?
Well, yes, we have been doing it for years. It's our 9th year. And it's a national campaign, obviously called Turn the Town's Tails, and it's to bring awareness to ovarian cancer. September is Ovarian Cancer Month, so that's why we do it in the month of September.
Absolutely, and it's known as the disease that whispers. Why is that? Why is it called that?
Well, ovarian cancer does not have an early detection test, and they say it creeps up on you, that there's very little symptoms, but they're very vague, and by the time you start feeling pain, it's kind of at the later stages. But so that's why they call it whispering, because it just kind of whispers and creeps up on you. And
are there any subtle symptoms or anything that people could at least be on the lookout for to know to look into it more?
Yeah, so that's what our foundation is about, to spread the symptoms that they're pretty much what women feel all the time. Fatigue, lower back pain, bloating, sometimes even some indigestions. But if they persist for more than 2 weeks, you should go get checked. And if you have heartburn doesn't go away, that's a sign. The way we feel every day, but if it continues to persist, that's when we like to go get checked.
Is there you mentioned there's no preventative test or anything. So how is it detected then?
So that's kind of a myth with ovarian cancer. When women get their yearly pap smear, they just assume they're getting tested for ovarian cancer, which they're not. So if you maybe have a family history, or you think you do, you might have ovarian cancer, they usually start with a transvaginal ultrasound, and they just check your blood work, and that's really how they find it.
Well, especially though, you mentioned the family history, and I think that's interesting because you hear a lot of that. My grandmother or my aunt or whatever. Is it much more important? Is it typically handed down from generation to generation? So if you do have a family history, are you more likely typically?
Yeah, that's definitely what you have to get genetic tested. And if you have the genetic component, then you will definitely get ovarian cancer. So if you do have a family history really of any cancer, you should go get genetic tested, and then you go from there. Yeah,
and you in addition to putting the ribbons around the trees and everything, you guys have lots of stuff going on this month. So tell us about some of the other events you have.
So on September 18th, we're having our third annual walk and run at Borman Park. And then for the second year in a row, we're doing a Louis Vuitton bag raffle. It's a Louis Vuitton graceful bag. And the drawing will be on Facebook Live on September 30th at the end of the month.
Very cool. And if anybody wants to get tickets or register or anything, could they do it on your website then?
Yep. So you can register for our race on our website at rmfocf.org. You could also purchase a ticket on the website, or you could come into Bella Mika Casual Boutique and buy some tickets.
All right, sounds good. Erin, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about this. It's always, I feel like it's an important conversation, whether it's the awareness month or not, to just make sure it's at the top of everybody's mind. And I'm glad we were able to have that conversation this morning. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, let's switch gears. Take a look at the forecast. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful one out there today, Em.